Good morning, guys. Welcome to my WPIAL Week 7 recap. I'm Mason Speski, your host. First things first, sorry this video is up so late. It's just been a very busy past couple of days, so yeah, I'm sorry about that, for sure. But yeah. Anyway, though, I do have some more bad news for you guys. Unfortunately, I don't have time today to go through the standings for everybody, because of my school schedule and all that. I have to go to class here very soon, so I'm going to be quick with this video. This will be a really quick one. Just spent 48 minutes doing an NFL one. So, yeah, this one's going to be much quicker than that because I have to go to school by 11:30, and it's 10:30 now, and I have to hit the road soon. So, this will be a very quick video. Next week, I'll try to do standings for sure. So, yeah, I just wanted to get this video made out for you guys. Anyway, let's just recap these games real quick that I covered, and I'll get this video up and posted. Hopefully, you guys see it later today. One last quick thing, too, this week I do have some more bad news. I'm sorry to share this, but there will be no Mondays with Mason this week. I just didn't have a topic and just didn't have enough time to do this, so sorry about that. I do promise, though, there will be 2 Mondays with Mason coming up the next 2 weeks. And they're going to be good ones. So, yeah, keep an eye out for those. Anyway, let's get into some WPIAL football here real quick for you guys. Peters Township won over Mount Lebanon 42-0 Friday night. They're the real deal, I think, this year. They're going to be a major contender in 5A this year and beyond, so good things are happening for Peters Township. As for Mount Lebanon, this is obviously a warning sign for them. They didn't look very good at all, so their season's probably over here somewhat soon because they're going to go to the 6A playoffs and they're not going to win. So that's unfortunate because I'm kind of a Mount Lebanon fan as well, but yeah, I mean, hopefully Mount Lebo can get back to where they were soon, very soon. This is also, too, a warning sign for Gateway because Gateway got clobbered by Mount Lebanon earlier this year at Mount Lebo. So, warning sign for the Gateway Gators. So, and they lost, too. We'll get to them in a couple minutes. But not a good week for Gateway, not a good week for Lebo. Great week for Peters, though, because they're going to be dominant. They could possibly win the class, so keep an eye out for them. Upper St. Clair beat Cannon McMillan in a major upset, 24-17. This one was surprising. They played a great game. They earned every bit of the upset. Peters Township, they clobbered Upper St. Clair. So maybe they should play up a class next year. That's what I'm just reading the article I wrote. Maybe they should consider playing in 6A next year because they're that good. So keep an eye out for them, that's for sure. But Upper St. Clair, big win for you guys. As for Cannon Mac, same thing as Mount Lebo. You're probably not going anywhere. You'll make the playoffs, but yeah, I'm sorry. Franklin Regional beat my alma mater, Hempfield area, 38-15 on our homecoming night. I was at the game for the first half. It was not pretty. They were able to make the big plays, and Hempfield, we were not able to make the big plays. That basically sums up the game from what I saw. Hempfield needs a lot of work, unfortunately, to improve that program. Hopefully, Coach Kiefer can do it fast, so hopefully good things are coming for Hempfield, because they do have talent on that team. It's just, I don't know. As for Franklin Regional, was a nice win for them for sure. It was an important one. Hopefully they continue their winning ways in their next game. McKeesport defeated Gateway 38-28. McKeesport's for real, and they proved it. So yeah, they're going to be a competitor for sure this year. Keep an eye out for them in the WPIAL playoffs, that's for sure. As for Gateway, they're not the powerhouse they used to be. They still have a good team. They can still be something and make the playoffs, but they're going to have a tough time winning the WPIAL championship. That's all I have to say. East Allegheny defeated Deer Lake 17-13. This was a big win for East Allegheny. It puts them in a great place for the playoffs for their class. They're proving that they're meant to compete, and they're ready to compete for the long run. Possible sleeper team this year, so keep an eye out on East Allegheny. That's for sure. Greensburg Central Catholic pulled off a major upset, 42-24 over the Jeanette Jayhawks at Jeanette. So big win for Jeanette. Those games against teams like Was High, because they played Was High earlier this year at GCC, those kind of games paid off for the Centurions as they knew what the tough competition looks like and they were ready for the tough competition last night. And they earned that huge win last night. That competition prepared them to play against teams like Jeanette, and it worked out because GCC looked good. So good win for GCC. It was a very good Jayhawks team they beat, so good job, GCC. Pittsburgh Central Catholic now. Let's talk about them some. They defeated Penn Hills 45-12. Huge revenge win for Pittsburgh Central Catholic as they lost bad last week to Pine Richland 26-16. This one I expected to be closer because Penn Hills actually beat Pine Richland at Pine Richland. Pittsburgh Central lost to Pine Richland at Pine Richland. So I kind of expected this to be closer. But as for Pittsburgh Central, they're still the powerhouse they were. Just had one bad week. So just put it at that. And as for Penn Hills, they still have potential and all. They're going to be a playoff team. They're going to be a good team. It's just, not every game is their game. So it's just life. Last game, Fort Cherry 42, Cornell 13. Fort Cherry's Farrell, Matt Sieg, I think, very good football player. The next big thing. Hopefully he's able to, hopefully he commits to Pitt 2 years, and that's where he goes soon and very soon, because Matt Sieg's going to be a very good quarterback. He actually, I wouldn't be surprised if he has NFL potential. I mean, he possibly can be on an NFL roster in the next 10 years. So don't be surprised if he's already getting offers from Penn State as a sophomore. So that's definitely interesting. Sorry, I just got an email and it's kind of important, but it's fine. But Matt Sieg, I hope he does commit to Pitt because he could be a star quarterback in college and he could possibly be NFL bound. He's that good. And it's not surprising that all Pitt, Penn State, and WVU have all recruited him as a sophomore. Because he's for real. For the Cornell, they'll be a playoff team, but they need to do better in terms of competing in teams like Fort Cherry because those are the kind of teams you see in the playoffs, and those are the kind of teams that you have to deal with if you want to make the playoffs and go far in them. So that's all for that term. Hopefully Matt Sieg does great things if he commits to Pitt. Penn State and WVU, and not so much, but hopefully Sieg commits to Pitt. Regardless of where he goes, I hope he does great things because it's going to be cool if he does make the NFL. I definitely think he has NFL potential, so hopefully he ends up there. We'll see. Anyway, that's all I have for you guys today in this WPIAL recap. I will see you Friday night to predict some more WPIAL games. Sorry this is out so late. In the meantime, have a good one. Take care. Stay safe. Pray for Israel. And as always, peace. See you Friday night.